Harden wants to maybe join Kyrie and Durant in Brooklyn. What do you guys think of that? Quentin, what do you think of that idea?
Championship.
That's what you think, Darren. I mean, look, I think so too. Um, but Nash being the coach, I don't know if fans would like it either. You know what I mean? Like it's a return to I thought we were done with super teams, but maybe not. What do you guys think?
I think, listen, man, I'm excited for if that could happen. I'm excited for my main man Steve Nash and Amari over there, because like D said, I mean they already are a championship caliber contending team in that little group. But I think if they get a James Harden, you add that to Kyrie and KD, that instantly puts them in that top one or two, three of positions for the championship odds. So for me, I'm excited from that standpoint. And as far as all of the super team, I mean, everybody's still teaming up and banding together and doing those type of things. Maybe not 3 or 4 guys with the LeBron, D Wade, and Bosh, but I mean, it's still a lot of tandems all over the league. So I mean, I don't think it would be something that would be that crazy or that scoffed at. And I mean, I don't think that would guarantee them a championship either. I think that would put them right there at the pinnacle of it. But I mean, we all know that it's a lot that goes into winning a championship. So I think that would I would be extremely excited for Stevie to be in that position in his first year.
Me and my friend was talking about today. If that combination happened, who will be the Chris Bosh of that?
That's a great question.
Who will be the third person of that combo with Kyrie and KD and James? Who will be the Chris Bosh of that combo?
That is a great question.
Because what you're implying, for those who might not be fully aware, is somebody's going to have to take a step back. Somebody's going to have to give up a couple shots here and there. Certainly a little bit less than they're used to feeding.
The interesting thing in this dynamic is that the person who would probably be the most willing to take the step back is the person who shouldn't. He's the best player out of them all. Like KD has the personality where he would probably say, "Hey, don't worry about me, but you the alpha, you the best player, so it can't be you that says that." So there's the scenario.
I think Kyrie will have to turn into a different type of point guard.
How so?
He more facilitating, more passing, and and we just need you to get them big shots when we need you. But it's not going to be, he's going to be the guy that averaged close to 20. I think KD and Harden should be the guys that average 25 or more. And Kyrie be the guy that averaged the 20 or the 18 to bag them up. And I feel like that's the championship recipe. I feel like if it be any other way, if you try to put James Harden in the third position, which is probably the best scorer in the league, you try to make him the Chris Bosh of any situation. What team can he go to when you make him a third?
That's a great question. So, and then I guess just wrapping up, pulling on this thread here, don't you think Nash, that would be obviously a major coaching task for him, but don't you think Nash would be able to talk to Kyrie about exactly what you're talking about? Don't you think he would be able to at least say to him, point guard to point guard, bosh this up a little bit? You think?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's the reason that it's championship guaranteed. He got the guy that facilitates more than anybody, the guy that everybody wanted him to shoot the ball so much. And he's the guy that's trying to tell Kyrie, we just need this out of you to win the championship. And I think he'd have got to do it.
Yeah, for me, Steve, that's like if we were all like X-Men and we had superpowers, that's Steve Nash's super mutant power, is that he can make it work. Like I watched him with our season with the Suns. It was me, Joe Johnson, Sean Marion, and Mari Stoudemire. And we, everybody had their egos. And Sean was an all-star, highest paid player on the team. I had just got a contract. Amari was about to be a superstar, and Joe was just on the cusp of becoming who he became. So it was like Steve was amazing at being able to keep everybody's personalities and everybody's attitudes in check. and made it work. So I mean, I feel like if anybody has a great chance at doing that with this group, I feel like that's what Steve Nash brings to the table, and that's his special move.